Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Time got away from us. I woke up from my nap late, and then we had to make food. We had to do some other stuff, and Tuss gave a sub to Anti-Samo.
Oh, thank you, Tuss. Also, I saw that you're not feeling super well today.
Yeah.
So, thanks for stopping in, and I hope you get a good night's sleep.
Yeah, I hope you feel better, Tuss. Love ya.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, we're here to play more of the Pokemans.
Yeah.
We're going to play more Pokemon Colosseum. And I don't know that there's really a lot else to talk about, so let's go ahead and jump in. Oh, I need this.
You pull it over there.
Okay. You know, also, I feel like it's very loud for me.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of loud.
Willow subscribed. That is their 13th month.
Oh, thank you,
Willow
Willow.
de la Serra, thank you so much.
Thanks.
Reminder that all subs and bits are going towards the goal of me having to play Pokemon Emerald as a Nuzlocke.
Yes. The original Nuzlocke.
Yeah. Whenever we get 100% out of 200% of those bars filled, that's what we're doing.
So you were telling me that you think, according to comments or something, that we accidentally skipped something?
Yeah. Apparently we didn't finish.
Like, we've skipped part of the underground or something?
Yeah, I don't know where the hell we are missing.
Huh. You missed a battle? Oh.
Oh.
Is that it? Just a battle? Granted, for as much battling as you do in this game, experience seems quite limited.
What? Sapphire subscribed with Prime. That's their 14th month.
Thank you, Sapphire.
Oh, and that means a hype train is trying to start.
Wow. Oh, did the battle we missed have a shadow Pokemon that we, like, can't do now?
Well, it might be this one, actually. A Shadow Ladian. Is that all people are concerned about?
Okay. Unimpressed.
This is what you missed. Very important, see? Yes, very important. I don't think I've ever used a Ladian, and I don't think I ever will.
Oh, clock that away.
Shit.
Tennille will remember that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kill this Ladian. There's no way we're gonna use it. I'd rather have the EXP.
I see that all the shadow Pokemon they put in this game are all the really cool Pokemon people love.
Oh, absolutely. So many really dumb Pokemon in this game. Toucan Sam, please stop being confused.
Is Ladian just a flying bug type?
Yeah, just a flying bug. Toucan Sam is dead.
No more Fruit Loops for you. That's because most of them are Gen 2, and Gen 2's mons aren't too great on average. But this is a Gen 3 game, isn't it?
Yeah, but most of them are Generation 2 Pokemon. Because it was the only way to get Gen 2 Pokemon.
Oh. Okay. That makes some sense, I guess.
Hello, we've not gotten any new Pokemon yet. I just killed one because I thought it was dumb. Because it was a Ladian, and I don't want a Ladian.
So then I guess I have another question.
Mm-hmm.
How many Pokemon are in this game, and how many are Shadow Pokemon? Are all the Pokemon Shadow Pokemon at least once?
There's 50 catchable Pokemon,
Right.
which are all Shadow Pokemon. Past that, I have no idea. I have no idea how many other Pokemon show up in this game.
Appear in this game?
Yeah.
Hey, we do have a hype train going.
Yeah.
Nice!
Just about a minute left to get it up to level 2.
You can fill one whole box.
Wow. It's quite the look Gloom has.
Wasn't expecting Gloom, of all things, to be so expressive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Those back bits were much more bendy than I expected them to be on the spider.
Elomise and Volbeat and... They're too similar.
Well, they're literally supposed to be a pair. The one is always a boy, the other's always a girl.
So is it kind of like Nido?
King and Nidoqueen? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That was before they really had like the gender split or whatever.
Well, they're Generation 3. The concept behind them is like all the Volbeats, the guys are lightning bugs and they follow Illumies around and make shapes in the air or something. But she doesn't have a light herself. That's it. It's pretty.
Why aren't they just gender different?
I don't know. Again, I don't know.
Also, that one looks like a boy with a little bow tie.
The Illumies?
Yeah.
Oh. Well.
It looks like it's got like a button-up shirt and a bow tie.
Nope, that one's a girl.
Gender disdain.
Haha, I killed them.
Oh, we did the fight.
Okay, I have a question. If I go back through the entire freaking cave system where Mirror B was, are there fights back there I can do to get more EXP?
Well...
Are you gonna fight me every time I walk past you, lady?
That's rude.
Yup. Will they refight me every time I walk through? Because, like, that would be a good source of EXP. Yes, there's a fight, and yes, you have to fight everyone in this building again if you want to get there. I mean...
Oh, that's exhausting.
Uh-huh. There's a secret fight back where Mirror B was. I mean, it'll get us EXP, and we are honestly...
Is it a secret if everybody else fights you on your way back there? Chef Boyardee is cooking up a strategy.
Please. Please. The cave itself is merciful, though. You don't have to refight anyone in there to get to your target destination. But the building, I have to fight everybody?
Okay.
I mean, I'll do it, because, like...
EXP is...
We are definitely a bit low-leveled.
EXP is not easy to come by in this game.
No, it's not.
Like, we've been playing how many streams now? And we've only gained
10?
No, 10.
10 levels,
levels
at most. Yeah. Game design. Yep. If you need it, there are places to do some optional fights for EXP.
Well, we may as well do the thing that's gonna get us a thing, right?
Yeah. And now this kid's gonna fight me. I just want to get to the healing thing. Always the mountain battle hell train. I mean, technically, yes.
I will say I'm definitely starting to see how having to watch all the animations all the time really slows this game down.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, that was like no damage. Now come back, you stupid bird.
Yeah, and you can't even turn the animations off in this game. Yeah.
Unlike the base games. Ah! Get the piss back down here, you stupid bird. I know we just got Captain Crunch, but Captain Crunch is stronger than everybody else and does not need the EXP.
Yeah.
We can get fast and up our attack.
Yeah, I mean, you can probably get rid of something.
Yeah. Pasta needs, like, move, though. They only have fly. I'm sorry, I missed the last stream. Who is Captain Crunch?
Captain Crunch is our Suicune.
Yeah. Captain Crunch the Suicune. Press the button. Yeah, technically Toucan Sam and Crispix are still the two weakest, so... Alright, you gonna fight? Yep, everybody's gonna fight.
Yep.
I like how everyone's just like, Suicune, you know, the cheetah, the water hamster, the dog.
Water hamster?
I don't know.
Cheetah?
It's not a cheetah.
They're all dogs, correct? Well,
Raikou is more like a tiger in my mind, but like... No, wait.
they're weird. That's
Is
what they are.
Pupitar dark type?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen him before. I don't know him.
He is not dark
yet.
type.
Rock
Okay.
ground.
I know when it's fully evolved.
Rock ground?
Yeah. It becomes a rock dark type, Tyranitar, the Godzilla-looking Pokemon that's green. It has a pupa form in the middle for some reason.
Why is it rock ground? Is it just rock ground because its other evolutions are rock ground?
Its pre-evolution is rock ground, and its fully evolved form is rock dark.
I don't like it. When I was a kid, people always fought over whether they were dogs or cats, so people I knew would call them legendary hamsters or legendary gerbils.
Good. Oranguin says there's supposed to be cats, a lion, a saber-toothed tiger, and a leopard. I don't know, Suicune's face is too dog-like.
Yeah, it's very long.
It's got too much of a snoot.
I mean, I kind of get the patterning of them being based off of those.
Mm-hmm. Leopard, cheetah, and painted dog. I see bulldog, tiger, and dog. Like, I see Entei as just like a big fuck off bulldog or something.
Uh-huh. But you can easily mistake, which one is it that you mistake for the tiger? Or that you call the tiger?
Raikou, the electric one, the yellow one.
It's like you can also still see how that could be a dog, too.
Yeah.
Their actual name is Legendary Beasts. I think Legendary Dogs is a fan name.
Yeah. Well, plenty of trainers in here with high-level Pokemon. I used to pronounce Suicune as Suicune for some reason. For some reason, I just looked at it as supposed to be pronounced that way. I mean,
based on how it's spelled, I would never have guessed Suicune, so...
It's a weird one, that's for sure.
I would have probably called it...
It survived with like 1 health.
Saikune, or something like that.
Susakune? Is there anybody to fight in here? Will you fight me again? I guess so.
He will.
Spider!
Spider.
Goodbye, salamander baby.
They could do a regional form of Wooper that's got multiple of the things and make it pink. So it's like a...
Axolotl.
Yeah. That'd be cute.
That would be cute. It evolves into Quagsire,
Oh.
who's just a big salamander.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you could just make a regional form of Wooper. Make it a little... What do you call those?
What?
The
Axolotls?
axolotls. And then you could, like... Instead of evolving into... Quagsire, it would evolve into, like... Quetzalcoatl or something. That'd be cool.
What is Quagsire? A salamander. He's just a big fat salamander. He's honestly pretty easy.
I think you need to hear that he's a salamander, and then it makes sense. You know, you're like, oh, okay, yeah.
No, Toucan Sam.
Because especially early on in Pokemon's life, I'll be honest with you, there's not a whole lot of Pokemon. I look at them and immediately like, oh, that is obviously blank animal. even Eevee, I'd be like... Probably a fox?
Diaper monkey baby.
Don't forget the onion part.
Right, an onion diaper monkey baby.
What's Pidgey supposed to be? Alright, that one... that's why I said most.
Oh, it's obviously a dove.
Right.
You son of a bitch! Technically, everyone we're fighting in here is higher level than us.
Well, good. Do they get more EXP because of that?
No, but it counts for more.
Okay.
Because every level requires more EXP, so like we're leveling up faster for that reason. Alright, so when I go downstairs, these guys better not want to fight me again.
That would be stupid.
I left the area and came back and they wanted to fight me again, so I wouldn't be surprised if I literally went up or down a stair and they wanted to fight again.
Well, that would mean that you would have to get through this whole area without going back.
Yeah, I know.
Then there's the Sandslash, which is very obviously a pangolin, and yet it is called the mouse Pokemon for some reason. Is it even called that if you translate it in Japanese? Like, is that just a localization thing? Fun fact, all the legendary beast names contain the word for their element. Onyomi.
Onyomi.
Reading of the kanji, I believe, Rai is thunder, En fire, and Sui water. And then a word for a ruler. Both Ko and Te mean emperor, and Kun means monarch.
Well, that's neat.
I like wordplay like that.
It's a duo! And another lady in.
But some of the Japanese names for Pokemon are different, aren't they?
What do you mean?
Aren't some of the Japanese names for Pokemon different?
Most of them.
Most of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Lizardon.
Like Boober.
Boober, yeah. And Lizardon is Charizard. Like, most Pokemon have their names localized.
But like, Pikachu is Pikachu.
Yeah.
No matter where you're at.
Yes.
So not all of them are localized.
Not all, but most.
Really?
Yeah. I think it's less. No, that's not true. That's not true. Most are the same names. Or, like, most are different names.
I'm a little curious about what names make it through localization and what don't. Like, how many? Like, is Eevee Eevee? Probably not, right? Because that's supposed to be for, like, evolution.
Yeah. I don't remember what Eevee is. I know all the evolutions are not Eon. They are something E.
Oh.
Because there's the unfortunate name for Umbreon, which is Blackie.
Mmm.
Evoy, or something like that? Yeah. So it's similar, but not quite the same.
My favorite Pokemon, Goss and Ghost.
Ghosto. Vaporeon is Showers?
Showers.
Lovely. Beautiful. Chef Boyardee is evolving!
Oh my god, will it no longer be a baby?
It'll no longer be a diaper baby.
I forgot this is what it turned into.
It's now Metacham.
Well, cool.
And now it has pads. Huzzah. Most of the Pikachu clones aren't translated. Pachirisu, Togedemaru, and Mimikyu. Those are all the same.
Okay. Eevee's French name is Evoli. It's honestly really weird to me to think that these Pokemon have different localized names.
Yep.
'Cause like...
They started it in the 90s, so of course they did.
I know, but the fact that they continue to do that just seems odd. Seems really weird.
Showers, Thunders, Booster. Ivy, Blackie, Glacia, Leafia, and Nymphia are all the Japanese evolutions. And the thing is, I can tell exactly who those are supposed to be. Showers is Vaporeon. Thunders is Jolteon. Booster has to be Flareon.
Right.
Elfie is Espeon. Blackie is Umbreon. Glacia is Glaceon. Leafia is Leafeon. And Nymphia is Sylveon. Like, I see the correlations there.
Nympheon actually would have been a cooler name. I'll put my hat into the ring on that one.
Nympheon?
Nympheon. Instead of Sylveon?
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you think about it, animals in the real world are the same way. Every language has a different word for them.
Yes, but these are video game characters.
What's weird?
Burstador, no. But Spots, Nympheon. Nympheon.
It just reminds me of the English word nymphomania.
But nymph is a kind of fairy.
Oh yes, absolutely. But I understand.
And I know why Sylph is like also fairy related, but like
finally got a stronger psychic move.
Yeah, I remember because they revealed Sylveon before they revealed fairy type was a thing.
Yes. And everyone's like, this has gotta be a new type, right?
Light type.
Mm-hmm.
To go against dark type.
Yep.
Nope. Oh yeah, Sand Slash.
Well, Toucan Sam's dead. Again. Must be a day that ends in day.
So there's this song I would listen to in high school where there was a lyric that said, I only drink on the days of a week that end with a Y.
Mm-hmm.
I listen to this song, you know, I'd just be on my randomize or whatever. So I had a friend who like knew most of the song because I listened to it. And one time we were listening to it and she was like, wait a second, that's every day. And I was like,
very astute of you.
yes. do 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 do. I feel bad for the people that I know I have teased and made fun of for blurting out their obvious observations, but I also want to say that I love them dearly for blurting out their obvious observations. The world would not be the same place without them. Because let me tell you, I have plenty of obvious observations, but I keep that shit to myself. I like how some of the Gen 1 Japanese names, especially are stuff like Fushigidane?
Fushigidane.
Bulbasaur, which is cool language pun, and then there's Sand, Sandshrew, and Lucky, Chansey.
And of course, Boomer!
Well, you know, it's kind of like whenever we name things using a foreign language, and we're like, whoa, that's so cool! We call something like El Gato or something, and it's like, that's really lame. You're just calling it the cat.
Uh-huh. Gear, Gigear, and Gigigear. That's amazing. Gigigear! Oh. I don't think he was gonna fight me.
Maybe not. Because, yeah, you talked to him.
Oh, yeah, he's just gonna fight me with this shitty Pokemon again. Oh, wait, no, the
Oh,
Goldeen's
no,
better.
38.
Time to kill this Quillfish again. It's a shadow Pokemon, so one we could come back and catch, but I don't want to. Give me that EXP. I don't want your stupid fish. It's true. I don't want a stupid fish.
Did you know Linoone
Linoon.
is an airbender?
Because of the arrow on its head.
Yeah. The monks were gonna make those creatures fly them around, and then they realized they were too small.
Uh-huh. You said the people in the cave weren't gonna fight me again, but the people in the cave are gonna fight me again.
I mean, you did walk in front of her.
Well, I wanted to test to see if they were gonna fight me.
McDonald's has Pokemon cards as Happy Meal toys again. I've already witnessed multiple people buy like 20 or so toys without even getting a Happy Meal. Jeez. I've been noticing more and more recently that collectible food items have become a thing. Like those Pokemon Oreos. And now Disney is doing some kind of like little cheeses you can get. They come in the little red thing. Disney's doing a thing where there's like collectible bugles? No, those are a chip. What are they called?
Cheese wheels.
Yeah.
Personalized cheese wheels.
Arcanine's Japanese name is just Windy, which I think is really cute.
Just heckin' windy.
It's just Windy. Yeah, that's a very 90s thing to do as well. And like, of course, there's always been like Easy Mac pasta in the shape of characters. Like, get Scooby-Doo or SpongeBob characters in your mac and cheese or your alphabet soup. Except it's not alphabet, it's the characters. Okay, the Szechuan sauce is a whole other different matter. That was
A bad idea.
It was a meme taken way too far. Their cereal or fruit snacks. But I'm talking specifically about things that are like, for limited time only, we're doing this. Like, every box has different characters. It's not like, you know, with cereal, you get a box and it's gonna have all the characters in the box. Just a random assortment of them. But these are like, you don't know who you're gonna get. We're gonna feed into your gambling addiction. You gotta get all of them.
Loot boxes in real life.
Yeah. Or vitamins. I begged my mom to get me the Pokemon vitamins instead of the Flintstone vitamins. And I'll never live down. And I will never live that down because she never got them for me. I bet the Pokemon ones would have tasted better too. Yeah, Pokemon's doing that with the Oreos, where it.
Like there's literal rarity of the design on the Oreo cookie itself.
Yeah, like it's actually caused like shortages of these Oreos because people are collecting them because certain Oreos are rarer than others. Dingo, so I would not be shocked at all if that is exactly why there are some people rushing to the store to get these so that they can scalp them online. Like, that is absolutely a thing.
The scalpers are real!
Yeah. My local Walmart has plenty. They have a special amount and everything for them. Nice. Well, obviously, Spots, you should get in there so you can make a quick buck. I'm joking. Scalping is awful. How do you scalp a fucking Oreo? I don't know the ins and outs. I only know it's a thing.
Honestly, it's been going pretty alright since I've gotten here inside the cave. Just been blasting through these guys.
Yeah.
But hey, getting EXP as we go.
Live action Pinocchio remake. The original movie's terrifying enough, but like... I don't know. I was gonna say...
I'm not surprised by the depths that Disney will drop to at this point.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, yeah, I'm not surprised they're doing something that stupid.
Yeah.
And that's my thoughts on it.
I really don't like Disney's new. As in, I think he's been around since 2020. Is it Bob Chapek? The new CEO? I mean, I already didn't like Bob Iger. But Chapek is just like somehow way worse. Oh, Oranguin, but that didn't stop them with Lion King. Or Jungle Book. Or literally any of these films that use quite a lot of animal acting and or need animation to work at all.
He did a roll. Because he's a ball. I wouldn't respect them if they did the homeward bound route. How many animals died on that production?
I don't think any animals died on Homeward Bound.
No, it was the other movie.
You're thinking of Milo and Otis.
Yes.
Milo and Otis had like over 150 cats drowned.
Terrible.
Yeah, Milo and Otis is like one of the reasons why there is like animal activism in acting and all that. You know, my stomach's upset. I think I need to go to the bathroom.
Okay. Well, I'm just grinding here, so
Yeah.
you're good. I guess while you're out, do you want to go ahead and feed cats then too?
Sure.
Because it is that time.
Yeah. Come on, kitty.
Reason why no animals were harmed in the making of this film is a thing. Yup. Tennille is gone, it's just me now. Not that we're doing anything super important right now. Ooh. You know what? I like Chef Boyardee's new animations. They look nice. Okay, there's someone outside in a car playing just the absolute loudest bass I've heard in a long time. I don't know how people can do that in their cars. I mean, it might be at the apartment complex nearby, but either way, it's way too loud. All right. The Shadow Dunsparce. Get Angelo, coward. Well, it survived. Alright, we'll see if we get the Dunsparce. There, we got it. Are y'all happy now? If you had to choose between Ladian and Dunsparce, who would it be? Dunsparce. Absolutely Dunsparce. It's got a more interesting and fun design. It's... Anyways, yeah, it's definitely more so a Pokemon I would use. Yep. People with loud engines are always rude. Alright. That was loud, I know. I have the window open because it's a really good temperature outside, but... Oh, they're coming back. Thanks for announcing to the world how few girlfriends you've ever had. I thought that was the computer acting up for a second. I don't think it's a car. I think it's some sort of motorbike. Like a moped or something. No bitches. I love the absolute torrential downpour that rain has in this game. This one must have Swift Swim. Lumbre. What have you done to my Pokemon? I killed them, small child. I realized I probably shouldn't sing along with the song because I know there's like almost a second delay on the game, so me singing along is not going to work because it will absolutely be off. That's some nice animation on that. I really like the Medicham. Just saying 1 second behind? I don't think I can do that. I don't think I'm that coordinated. How's everyone doing tonight? I'm doing pretty good. I hope other people are doing well as well. My Tanuki plush arrived in the mail today. Cool. Oh no, my blueberry. It's dead. Chillin' mostly, had a busy weekend, socially and physically recovering. First day back at college today, only had one class because it was canceled because the professor's wife tested positive for COVID. I also been nursing a headache all day. Oof. I'm sorry if you had a headache. Those are never fun. I've had ice packs on all week because soccer go hurdy. Oh. Love running back and forth and healing. But hey, we're getting EXP on our Pokemon so that we're not hopefully 10 levels below the next boss we fight. Because that was quite silly that we were that far below. I like how all these guys have new dialogue, like, well, imagine you being back here again. Well, ain't that neat? Fight me. Welcome back.
Hi.
I've just continued grinding.
Still new guy, well, old guys, but you know, new ones each time.
What's that?
You're not like fighting the same guys over and over.
No,
You're
no.
continuing through.
Yeah, continuing to fight new guys.
Okay.
Honestly, I really enjoy Chef Boyardee's new animations.
Yeah?
Yeah, they look quite good.
I have to watch them. Oh!
Isn't that nice?
They do some stuff where they enlarge the fist.
Enlarge the fist and stuff to accentuate the attack. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it looks great. Oop, I just unplugged myself again.
Whoops.
And then like when they get hit, they like do like a spin around and kick flip thing. It's a lot. It's great.
Yeah.
See, look at that.
Yeah, yeah.
And their special attack animation is also pretty fun. Wait, is it alive? Oh my god, it survived.
What? Boo!
Sorry, was that a train? Or is that just a really obnoxious horn?
It sure sounded like a train, but we don't live by any train tracks.
There is technically a train track that direction. It's just used very little.
Could be like a semi-driver.
Maybe.
Poison!
Gonna die any second. There we go. Insert train coming through your wall like a goddamn Looney Tunes sketch? Oof, I hope it doesn't do that.
Yeah, because I am not a Looney Tune.
So we would die.
There's weird noises going on outside.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Now?
what's that noise?
I feel like there might be something going on over at the apartments.
What I was going to say is, now, just because we don't live by train tracks, doesn't mean that I don't want trains everywhere. Because I wish there were trains everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But I want, like
Trains.
speedy trains. I want trains to go all across the country so that I never have to road trip anywhere in the US ever again. I can just get on a train and a train will take me relatively to where I need to go.
That would be nice. Oh, it's not a dog. It's definitely not a dog sound.
Mm-mm. Yes, public transit, speed trains, like the ones in Europe. The US infrastructure is terrible. Ugh, I don't like that.
Nope. Nobody likes that. Everyone disliked that.
And you know, like, even if we had trains, I probably still wouldn't be super comfortable using them with pandemic and all. But I would like the option to be there for one day. That's the sound that's weird to me. But no, it's done.
Yeah, they're like playing music over there or something.
There's music going on over there, but there's another thing that's like Yeah, I would like more options other than plane tickets that cost way too much or road trips that cost way too much.
Can you imagine? Things not costing way too much?
Mm-hmm. And knowing the US, they'd probably find a way to make train tickets cost, you know, a butt ton of dollars, but theoretically, train travel should be a lot cheaper. Dude, I want to pay $2 to take a bus across the country. Same!
Oh no, Chef Boyardee missed. Oh no, Blueberry's dead.
Heck, and on the subject of buses, like, fuck me having to own my own car. Why aren't there more buses? More public transport everywhere. I want to get on a train, go to a different state, and then be able to take a bus to basically wherever I want to go. If I want to go to another town, I can get like a taxi or something. Or get on another train. Teleportation would be very convenient.
Oh no, it has a healing skill.
Ooh, Spots, you're speaking my language. I would love to have an RV and just like road trip around for a month or two. But also, putting gas in an RV? Are you kidding me?
It's too expensive.
So expensive.
Ba-ba-bum.
That sound.
No, I can't hear it. My headphones are more insulated than yours.
You could take your headphones off, but every time you take them off, the sound is over. It's still going.
I just hear music.
What do you mean you just hear music? It just stopped.
No, I just hear music, Tennille.
Don't do this to me. Fuck cars!
Yeah, fuck cars.
All my homies hate cars. Cars aren't the problem. Car-centric infrastructure sure is, yeah. Making everything revolve around, do you personally own a vehicle? I hate that.
Lightning McQueen will remember this? I fucking hope so.
Yeah, bastard.
Fuck that guy. Wow.
Also the fact that, like, I don't know necessarily if there's any country that has made, like, has done this, but this should be a thing. The internet should be, like, just available everywhere to anyone who wants to use it. Fuck these having to get your own subscription plans to internet companies and everything. Just the internet, if it can go somewhere, should be able to be in the place and you should have access to it. Because it's something that everybody in modern society needs. I mean, cars are also a problem when it comes to carbon emissions, but yeah, they themselves aren't the issue. It's the industry and lobbying surrounding them that's fucked up our entire country to be practically inaccessible without paying ludicrous money to own and maintain a vehicle that actively harms the environment. Yep. Yep. There's a sound again. Universal McDonald's Wi-Fi for everyone. Yes. Like, don't get me wrong. There it is again.
I can't hear it, Neil.
It's there. It's really there.
I believe you. I just can't hear it.
I don't mind driving cars. I just don't want to own a car. I don't mind road trips, but I just don't want so many vehicles on the road. And if people want to own cars, then let them. But, like, the way we've got it, like, people have to own cars. And not usually just one car, but, like, households usually have to own multiple cars.
Mm-hmm.
And if you live somewhere like in the country, it's basically like for every person who lives in your house, if they're over 16, they have to own a car. And that's ridiculous!
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's find out what this secret fight is.
Hello?
I'm Miracle Bee. I'm Mirror Bee's rightful successor, going to get me an afro.
Yeah? He's only level 39. Cars stole the streets from the people. But it's true! It's so true. I've seen, like, pictures of what urban planning used to look like in cities before cars. And, like, cities were built, like, more closely together so that you could actually access all the things that you needed by, like, walking to them. Or, like, riding your bike. And now it's like, no. We have to make sure we plan things where things are just really far apart now for no goddamn reason. Imagine being able to walk to a place. Yeah.
So he started by exploding his first Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Which killed one of ours. But the other one's a ghost, so it didn't do anything. This is like off-kilter Mirror Bee music.
I like it. I'm enjoying it quite a bit.
I missed.
Oh, yeah. I also wonder how the isolation most kids face by having to be driven anywhere does to do anything. What that does to their mental health, independence. Yeah.
And now my Pokemon are flinching, which means they don't get to take turns.
Like, okay, for an example for me, I lived out in the middle of the country, which means to do anything, you need to drive somewhere. However, my mom's side of the family all lived in a row on the same road. So it was like our house, my grandparents' house, my aunt and uncle's house, my other aunt and uncle's house. So in many ways, I was luckier than a lot of my peers in that there was always some other people around. However, all my cousins were either 4 years older than me or 4 years younger than me. So I kind of unlucked out there in that department. But theoretically, like, I had people around so that I could go do a thing. But I did have a lot of peers in my classroom who were like, I live out in the middle of the country and I don't get to do anything. I don't know how to socialize. And like, they didn't have family that lived nearby or anything like that. So just having another kid their age around was like a big deal. Oh yeah, and you gotta say you have a car to apply for a job. Yep. As a disabled person who grew up having to be driven anywhere, and as an adult who cannot drive, it sucks! Yeah. Like, it's one good thing that came out of it, that came out of COVID is telemedicine and medicine delivery. Agreed. And in general, I'm both happy and sad for a lot of people who had or have office jobs, and they've realized that they can work from home, and so now they just work at home instead of keeping an office space. I'm happy for them because, like, being able to work from home, cool. There it is again.
So, do I have to walk all the way back?
I mean, you know the answer. Also, good job.
I did it. I beat the optional fight.
But also probably for a lot of people who had office jobs, going into the office every day was probably one of the few ways you were getting out of the house and socializing with your peers.
Mm-hmm.
And so now if you work mostly from home, that might be pretty tough on your mental health.
Take a wild guess. No.
As someone who could never drive due to a visual impairment, I really hate that America is set up to revolve around cars. I don't want to live in the city, but I can't get a job without public transportation. Like, I just want universal public transport. Yeah. And, like, we grew up in the country, and so it was just kind of assumed everybody had to learn to drive, and everybody needed a car.
Yeah.
So then when I went to college, which was in the Chicago area, was the first time I met people my age who were like, no, of course I don't have a license.
I don't know how to drive.
Yeah. And I was, like, it was honestly culture shock. Because, like, I never heard of if you were able to get a license, why wouldn't you? And then, like, they're like, we live in the city. If everybody had a car, that would be a nightmare. And I was like, oh, you're right. And then I was realizing, wait, why does everybody need to have a car? That sucks. I don't even want a car. Yeah, Coyote Frost, it's just like, well, why don't you stop renting the office space then? Or rent a smaller office space for, like, the things that you need an actual office for. This will be news to absolutely nobody, but renting is expensive. If you're not using the space, stop renting. They can't control people at home as well as they can in the office, silly. I know. I think you mean waste people's goddamn time. Because you and I can both speak from personal experience. Having an office job does not mean you are working 9 to 5.
Oh, absolutely.
It means you are trying to find ways to look busy for a good 3 to 4 hours of your workday, and then actually busy the other 4 or 5.
Yeah.
And I think that is true of most any job that is an 8-hour shift. Because I honestly don't believe that anyone should be working 8 hours a day 90% of the time.
There she go.
Because humans just can't, like, focus and stay on task and do things for that long every day, 5 days a week or more. Oh yeah, don't even get me started on the places that don't let you sit down. I don't understand why cashiers can't sit down.
Oops. There were other spies not letting you get past me. By the way, I'm progressing plot now.
I see that.
Nothing super important's happening.
We're chasing the lady.
Yeah.
I forgot that she needed to be chased. I thought she just went
I thought
away.
we beat her and we were done.
Yeah.
Apparently not. Oh, shadow Pokemon. It's a Shadow Gligar. Well, that's actually kind of neat. Level 43?
Now, I will say that as much as I said that nobody should work 8 hours a day, I definitely do work 8 or more hours most days.
Mm-hmm. But it's usually not the same thing for that many hours.
No, I take breaks, you know, I get lunch and supper, I go on walks.
And like today, you were working on animation, and now this evening we're doing a stream.
Right. But I am also a workaholic, and I can fully admit that my work-life balance is not ideal. And I don't think everyone in the world should be forced to work the kind of hours that I inflict upon myself.
Oh look, perfect catch range.
Ah.
As long as it doesn't kill itself.
Gligar poison flying?
Ground flying, actually.
Oh. Okay.
It's a bat scorpion that is not poison type.
Uh-huh. Chasing the lady while having an intense anti-capitalist and pro-public transport discussion in chat. Normal Pokemon stream. Uh-huh. Dude, as soon as we start, like, unionizing and people start going out in the streets for, like, the 6-hour workday or the 4-hour workday even, I'll be, like, right there.
Got it.
I want to see the 6-hour workday become a reality with living wages. Actual living wages. Not the $15 an hour that people have been fighting for so long that those are no longer livable wages.
Mm-hmm.
I had a summer job of taking care of cleaning up after children, and the no-sitting thing is just a thing old assholes enforce to make your life harder and absolutely nothing else. Yeah, absolutely. The funniest thing is I would love to be able to work, but the requirements expected of people make it completely impossible for me because of my disabilities. I know, right? And I know that is true for so many of my disabled friends. Like, they want to have work. They want, because, like, I know it's a common thing for people saying, like, you know, I don't dream of working. And that's totally fair and valid. Like, if you don't want to work, whatever. But, like, so many people do want to have work to do because it just gives you a sense of purpose.
Mm-hmm.
It gives you peers to talk to. It gives you something to do throughout your day and something to work towards. But, like, yeah, there's so many places that the expectations are so high from the very start that it just completely pushes out anybody with disabilities who's like, well, you know, you might expect your employees to stand all day, but I literally cannot do that. And then the bosses will be like, well, we're not doing work discrimination, but you just don't meet our requirements. Because when we were in the kitchen, we had an older lady who came in who, like, she literally couldn't stand for 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
And the bosses would absolutely flay her alive if she wanted to go sit down for 5 minutes. And it's just like, Jesus, just let the lady sit for 5 minutes. We're fine.
Mm-hmm.
But also, it's like, you know, maybe you wouldn't have to run your employees so ragged if you would just hire the correct number of employees that are actually meant to run this place. Because that's another huge problem too, is just like running everything on a bare bone, especially in the food industry, is running everything on a bare bones staff to just work everybody so hard and be able to just scrape by with getting everything done without the correct number of people to actually run a place. And I know it's a big problem in retail too, and it's been getting noticeably worse after the pandemic, because like grocery stores will have like 4 employees in the building. One will run a cash register. All the rest of the cash registers are turned off, and so you either have to wait in a long line for that single cashier or go to the self-checkout. And then you've got like 3 other people to manage everything else. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous and should be illegal. Like, if you do not have enough employees to run your business, you should not be allowed to operate that business. We don't want more people to pay. Meh. Yeah. And then they get 80% of the profits. Yup.
I'm catching these Pokemon because it's like the point of the game to do it.
You're supposed to catch the Pokemon. But isn't that the point of every game?
Yeah.
I mean, this one even more so.
Yeah, because you have such meager choices.
Mm-hmm. At Domino's, when you open, you have 3 people opening. The manager who runs the inside store and the 2 delivery drivers. And not many other people come into work until the dinner rush. It's awful. When I worked at a Nestle Toll House cafe, our manager for that store was literally there open to close every day.
That's a long time.
And then besides him, there would be typically 3 other people there to help run everything. But he would be there from the time the Nestle Toll House Cafe opened to the time the Nestle Toll House Cafe closed. Every single day. And then eventually, after what were the operating hours, it was inside a mall. So it was the mall hours. So on weekends, it was like a little bit condensed time, but you know, you're usually looking at like, yeah, like the mall usually opened around like 9 or 10 and then closed at 10 or 11 p.m. So obviously, he was extremely tired, and the Nestle Toll House Cafe was the most important thing in the world. Because, like, you know, he slept, lived in that little shop. So if any of us had a complaint about, like, hey, we're feeling overworked, he'd be like, fuck you! And, you know, you can't really blame him for feeling that way, but it still was not our problem that that he felt that way. I was told on my second week, he chose this life. I was told on my second week that my attitude was unacceptable and that I was easily replaceable after I sighed once on a miserable day. It took everything I had to stop myself from crying the rest of the shift. I feel that. I feel that so much. I am so sorry. Boy, I sure do love living in a late-stage capitalist hellscape. Absolutely love it, don't y'all? The smell of sweaty money in the air. Ah. I feel like it should be illegal for him to work that long, oh my lord. It probably was. So here's another fun thing about working at the Nestle Toll House Cafe. None of us were technically employed. He just paid us all cash, like under the table.
It's also important to say that he owned that business.
Yeah.
Oh look, a Shadow Charlie.
God, my mental health was awful when I was at Domino's. I can't even go to detail here. I am super sorry. I mean, Nestle is also a horrible, awful company. We did make some really good cookies. I do frequently miss the goodies we made at that shop, because we would make cookies, of course, but we also had like an ice cream thing, so we would make shakes and all that. We made different coffee drinks. We would even do like chocolate covered strawberries, and we'd do like cookie cakes. Wait, what? Was it to avoid taxes or something? I don't know. Probably. Oh, it was a school-run camp too, so they legally didn't have to pay us minimum wage. Ooh, I hate that. I remember getting into a fight with someone about, like, was it college athletes not being paid?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, why the hell are college athletes not paid? Like, at least something. Like, yeah, sure, maybe they don't need to be making the big bucks of, like, huge star athletes or whatever. I don't know. But, like, they're doing an after-school thing that would take up any and all time they could do an actual job. And, like, they're making shit tons of money for their school. Why? Why are they not being paid? And in general, just like school, like college employment programs, I'm like, pay students a decent wage. Pay students a decent wage. They are adults now.
Did the pig just kill itself? No, not quite.
First dog daycare I worked at was so bad. 2 assistant managers and all but 3 employees walked out. Yeah. work at a sub place and got talked to because someone had to wait a long time for a steak sub, and I was on the grill, but I was juggling like 7-8 steaks at the same time, so I was like, oh yeah, I'll be better. Did no effort to be better. Good for you. You were honestly already doing your best. If you're doing labor for someone else, it isn't like a favor you're doing for a friend, and not getting paid properly for your labor, that should be illegal. Just fucking pay people. Yes. Reject billionaires, eternal slave cycle of capitalism, return to decapitating the rich for fun.
Well, Charlie killed itself, so we can't have a pile of swine.
Oh, no Queen Charlie.
No queen this time. Yeah, the customer is always right. No, they're not. They have preferences, but that does not mean that they are right.
Most often, the customer does not know what the fuck they're talking about. Yeah, I hate the customer's always right mentality. It just allows customers to be horrible to poor employees. I've seen people scream at cashiers at Target just because a coupon was expired, and it makes me so sad to see them just have to take that yelling with a smile. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've run up and down this staircase after
So
every fight.
many times.
Uh-huh.
Domino stories. At one point, I was delivering down a highway late at night in an awful rainstorm. I could barely see, and I felt like my life was in legitimate danger. I got back to the store and told my manager it would be dangerous to deliver out there in the meantime, and she said something like, well, you'll just have to accept that you're going to die someday.
Yeah, I'm not gonna die to deliver someone's pizza.
Pizza's not worth it! Also, who the hell was ordering delivered pizza
In that
in
kind
like
of storm.
a torrential rainstorm?
I don't think Tennille's played yet. Nah, he's not.
No, it's okay. I'll play next time.
Because we're probably gonna be finishing up here very soon. Just doing a shorter-ish stream today. And yeah, Tennille will play next time.
Pizza delivery drivers are braver and more valuable than any cop. You got it, Coyote Frost. Literally have I think it's next week's AP, where we talk about the police being useless in a given situation. Or is it the week after?
I want to say it's 2 weeks.
So it's not the one coming out tomorrow, it's the one next
week.
week. Yeah. You'd be fucking surprised, Neil. We didn't like that manager.
Yeah. It's not the one coming out tomorrow. It's the one coming out next week.
People order pizza in hurricanes down here. If you would not like to be out in the weather, why would you make a delivery driver go out in that weather? Like, and as a manager, you should be standing up for your delivery drivers and saying, hey, it's storming. If you want to haul your ass over here to our pizza place and get a pizza, good for you, I guess. But no, I am not sending my drivers out to your shitty little house to give you shitty little pizza. Good night. I'm sure you can find something else to eat. One time while I was working, a man started cussing out the whole kitchen because he was waiting too long for food. Wasn't even the legit customer, it was just like a Grubhub person, but he was very old and crotchety and mean. I'm sorry. to Neil, and the CEO would lose $15 in a potential customer. Watch me shed a single tear. This is why I don't believe that particular Tumblr post where someone says, "What if I ordered pizza in a hurricane?" and replied saying they yelled at me. I mean, it's possible. The manager was like, "LOL, no, sweaty." Click. But yeah, seems kind of unlikely. Won't somebody think of the CEOs? Unbelievable. I will never order from this place again. You probably support transgenders people too. Un-Jesus-like. Oh, spot on, Yoshi. Yeah, see, the difference would be if they ordered from a chain pizza place or like a local business. Uh-huh. Because you better believe, your local mom and pop pizza shops, they don't got time for that bullshit. They probably barely make enough money to keep their little pizza place alive. So if there's awful weather, they're like, no.
Why is the Sneasel not wanting to be caught? That being said, I don't know whether we're gonna use a Sneasel, so I should just kill it.
Feels like we've used Sneasel a couple of different times.
We've never used a Sneasel.
What?
I know. I would love to use a Sneasel, but we've never used a Sneasel. I'm fairly happy with our team right now, and I don't know what this would replace, so I'm just gonna kill it. We can move on with our life.
Kill all Pokemon. We don't need any more.
Alright, so there's a...
Local businesses deserve a lot more love. It's so hard to keep the lights on when so many chain places are trying to beat you out. Yeah.
I accidentally walked into plot.
Oh, okay.
Before that horrible boy can meddle anymore, I'll link up with Ein at the Shadow Pokemon Lab. Ego, why did you have to chase me here? It's so unfair. This isn't good. I can't lead them to the lab.
Leads us directly to the lab.
I guess. Okay. You know what? We'll deal with you later. But you know what? I can actually use the elevator.
Or not. You gotta walk all the way back up.
Alright, well I think that's probably going to be the end of this stream.
I was gonna say though, Spooky Shadow, to add on to what you're saying, like, I know I'm just as guilty of if I'm going to get some food out, I almost always pick a chain restaurant because I know what their food tastes like. And I don't know what the local businesses are. And then I remember, like, hey, it'd be a great idea if I actually figured out what the local businesses are and spent my money there instead of at, you know, the billionth Taco Bell or whatever.
Look at our team. 39 or 40 across the board. That feels good.
Oh, there's an awesome little cafe cafe a ways down the road from me. It had to close because of COVID. It was such a shame. Yeah. There's a lot of food places like that closed.
Okay.
Also, most chain restaurants have like drive-thrus or delivery and stuff, and local mom and pop stuff doesn't, which, yeah, it means like it takes more time to get your food there or something. Mm-hmm.
Well, either way, I think that's going to actually be it for this stream.
Okay.
We've been going for 2 hours. Not a lot happened, just a lot of grinding.
We gained some levels.
Yes, we gained a number of levels. Everyone's level 39 to 40 now.
Cool.
Which is quite
we gained
good.
Some levels.
So yeah, we got some levels.
Good.
Which is good. We're still a slightly lower level than most of the people we're fighting.
Do you still have Crispix and who's out front? Yeah, Crispus and... How are they still behind?
I will say I've been shuffling them with Chef Boyardee and Booberry, though. So it's okay.
Okay.
Like, they just happen to be behind right now.
Right. And I think Pasta was already...
Pasta was
40.
39, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So Pasta gained, like, fought in one battle and got enough EXP to go to 40.
Okay.
So, not really touched Pasta or Captain Crunch, but Crispix, Toucan Sam, Chef Boyardee, and Booberry all gained quite a few levels this time.
Yeah.
Either way, people can't see that. We've swapped over. That's fine.
Right.
But yeah, I think this was a good stream. So thank you all for watching and enjoying.
Yeah.
So things coming up. Tomorrow is another Animation Pilgrimage episode. And then on Wednesday...
Yes, on Wednesday, I'm going to be doing a clan generator challenge. So... I noticed that people have been doing this challenge. It's been going around quite a bit. I thought it would be fun instead of doing the Your Character Here streams. So we're going to do that as kind of like a live drawing a blank. And so we'll start it this Wednesday, and then we'll continue it next Wednesday as well.
Yeah, that seems like fun. And then in the evening, we'll be back here on Twitch and playing more Inside. We'll probably beat it, I would guess. And then... Thursday, I'll be doing more Warped Art. Friday, there's going to be a new stream highlights video on YouTube. So that'll be fun. And then on Saturday, we are playing the Splatoon 3
Testfire
Splatfest thing. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm very excited for that.
Woo!
Then Monday will be more Warped Art, and then more Pokemon Colosseum in the evening.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you all for watching, and we will talk to you later. Goodbye.
Good night.